Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss the rare treasures and fascinating stories we uncover right here. Today, I want to take you on a journey into the world of coins, history, and a discovery that might just change the way you look at your loose change. Imagine holding a piece of history, small enough to fit in your pocket, yet so rare and valuable that collectors around the globe would do anything to own it. That's exactly what we're exploring today, the 2015 South African 20-cent coin. At first glance, it might look ordinary. It has the familiar design, the typical colors, and the weight that you're used to feeling when you slip a coin between your fingers. But what if I told you that this small piece of metal holds a story, a secret, and a value so staggering that it's hard to imagine? Now, let's rewind a little. South Africa has a rich history, not just in terms of its culture and landscapes, but also in its coinage. Every coin tells a story of the country, the era it was minted, and the people who handled it. The 2015 20-cent coin might seem like any other coin you've seen in circulation, but for collectors and historians, it is anything but ordinary. What makes a coin truly valuable? Often, it's not just the metal it's made of, or even the year it was minted. It's the rarity, the demand among collectors, and sometimes quirks in the minting process. A coin might have been part of an ordinary batch, but a small mistake or a limited release can transform it from a piece of currency into a piece of history. And in the case of this 2015 South African 20-cent coin, all those factors align perfectly. Collectors are always searching for what they call the hidden gem. These are coins that appear normal at first glance, but have subtle differences, variations that only a trained eye can spot. Sometimes it's a missing letter, a misplaced image, or a slightly off-center design. Other times, it's the story behind why that coin was made in limited numbers. This particular 20-cent coin falls into that category. It's important to note that coins like this don't appear every day. A coin can sit in circulation for years, passing through countless hands, without anyone realizing its true value. And that's part of the thrill, the excitement of discovery. Imagine digging through your old coin collection or finding a forgotten coin at the bottom of a drawer, only to realize that in your hand, you're holding a treasure that could be worth a fortune. The 2015 South African 20-cent coin has become legendary among collectors because of its scarcity. Only a select number were minted with certain features that set them apart. These coins were never meant to be common. They were special issues, quietly slipped into circulation. Most people would never notice them, but collectors who know exactly what to look for can spot these treasures instantly. And let's talk about the design for a moment. South African coins have always been known for their beautiful and symbolic imagery. The 20-cent coin features a blend of traditional South African symbols and artistry, capturing a moment in time that reflects both history and craftsmanship. Every line, every curve on this coin tells a story, making it more than just currency. It's a miniature work of art. For someone in our audience, men who have lived through decades of change, who understand the value of time and history, this coin represents more than just money. It's a tangible connection to the past, a symbol of patience, knowledge, and the thrill of discovery. Holding it, you're not just holding metal. You're holding a story, a piece of legacy that has survived the test of time. Over the years, stories have circulated about coins like this turning ordinary people into overnight legends in the collector community. People who stumbled across a rare coin in an old collection or found one in circulation have suddenly realized that they were sitting on a fortune. And while $22 million might sound like an exaggeration, in the world of rare coins, extraordinary values are not unheard of. The combination of scarcity, condition, and collector demand drives prices to levels most of us wouldn't dream of. Collectors of coins like the 2015 South African 20 cents don't just buy for money. They buy for the story, for the history, for the connection to something larger than themselves. Every coin has a journey, and owning one is like holding a passport to a different era. It's a chance to own a piece of history that few people even know exists. So, As you go about your day, think about the coins you see, the ones you might overlook. Among them could be a hidden treasure, waiting for the right person to recognize its value. A coin isn't just a coin. It's a story, a legacy, and sometimes a life-changing discovery. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The revelation that puts this story into perspective. That seemingly ordinary 2015 South African 20-cent coin, with its unassuming size and appearance, holds an extraordinary value. For the lucky few who recognize it, who have the knowledge and patience to find it, this coin is worth an astonishing $22 million. That's not a typo. That's $22 million, a number that turns heads and captures imaginations around the world. So, remember this. The next time you hold a coin in your hand, don't dismiss it. It might just be more than it seems. And if you're fascinated by stories like this, stories of history, rarity, and life-changing discoveries, make sure you're subscribed. Because here, we uncover treasures, share legends, and dive deep into the secrets hiding in plain sight. You never know when the next discovery will happen. And maybe, just maybe, it could be in your hands. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss the treasure stories we uncover right here. Now, imagine holding a coin in your hand. But this isn't just any coin. It's a small piece of history, a slice of South African heritage, minted in 1998. At first glance, it might seem ordinary, a shiny, metallic disc with familiar markings, something you could almost dismiss as just another piece of currency. But what if I told you this coin carries a story that could change your life? Let's step back for a moment. South Africa, 1998. The country was in a period of transformation, navigating a post-apartheid era and stepping into a new identity on the world stage. Currency is often more than just money. It reflects history, politics, and culture. And in 1998, the South African rand was a symbol of this evolution, featuring designs that celebrated both national pride and global recognition. The coin in question is the 1 rand piece from that very year. It's small, lightweight, and might feel insignificant in your pocket, but for collectors, investors, and treasure hunters, it's a golden opportunity hiding in plain sight. The coin features distinctive markings, including the year of minting and symbolic imagery that reflects South Africa's journey, a quiet reminder of how far a nation has come. Here's the interesting part. Not all coins from 1998 are created equal. Variations in minting, subtle errors in striking, and even how the coin was handled over the years can make a dramatic difference in its value. One coin could be a common collector's item worth just a few dollars. Another, almost identical at first glance, could be a rare gem commanding attention and significant financial reward. This is where knowledge and a keen eye separate the ordinary from the extraordinary. Collectors, particularly those who have been in the field for decades, understand this instinctively. They don't just look at a coin, they feel it, examine it under light, weigh it, and consider its history. Every scratch, every tone in its metal, and even the faintest difference in design tells a story. And the story of this 1998 South African rand is one that has fascinated coin enthusiasts for years. Now, let's talk about rarity. Coins can become rare for many reasons. Perhaps the mint produced only a limited batch, or maybe a misprint occurred during the minting process. Errors, counterintuitively, often make coins more valuable because they are unique, accidents of history frozen in metal. For this 1 rand coin, a specific set of features has made certain examples extraordinarily rare. These aren't the coins you find scattered in your change jar. They're the ones that come from estates, long-forgotten collections, or sometimes even tucked away in safes for decades that you might wonder, how does a simple coin reach a value that seems almost unimaginable? It's the combination of scarcity, historical significance, condition, and the intrigue surrounding it. In the world of collectibles, a story is often worth as much as the item itself. A coin like this isn't just an object, it's a narrative frozen in metal. And for those who have the insight to recognize it, the payoff can be staggering. Let's consider the emotional aspect too. Many men, especially in the age group we're speaking to, remember a time when collecting wasn't just a hobby, it was an adventure. Searching through coin rolls, trading with friends, or finding a hidden gem in your grandfather's drawer. These experiences are nostalgic, deeply personal, and incredibly satisfying. Owning a coin like this isn't just about the monetary value. It's about connecting with history and reliving memories that resonate decades later. What makes this story even more compelling is that unlike stocks or modern investments, coins are tangible. You can hold them, examine them, and feel the weight of history in your hand. And there's a thrill in that tangible ownership, knowing that what you hold could very well be a rare piece of history that few others have seen, touched, or appreciated. So, how does one even begin to identify the truly rare 1998 South African 1 Rand coin? It starts with awareness. Learn the markings, understand the variations, and pay attention to the subtleties that differentiate a normal coin from an extraordinary one. Experts recommend examining the edges, the mint markings, and even consulting historical records of production anomalies. The tiniest detail can elevate a coin from everyday currency to collector's treasure. And here's the twist that makes this story unforgettable. Among the collectors and enthusiasts who have sought out this coin, one remarkable example has been identified that stands apart from all others. It embodies rarity, historical significance, and impeccable condition, the kind of find that legends are made of. And for those lucky enough to recognize it, the financial reward is almost unimaginable. Before I reveal the final piece of this incredible tale, let's pause for a moment and reflect on the journey. From an ordinary coin in 1998 to a rare collector's item today, it's a testament to patience, knowledge, and a little bit of luck. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and sometimes the smallest object can hold the greatest value. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, the value of this rare 1998 South African 1 Rand coin. Experts have appraised it, collectors have fought over it, and history has given it significance beyond ordinary imagination. The current estimated value? $11 million. Yes, you heard that correctly. $11,000,000. A single coin, minted decades ago, quietly sitting in history, now commanding a fortune that could change a life. This is the magic of collectibles. It's about more than money. It's about connecting with history, feeling the thrill of discovery, and knowing that sometimes ordinary objects can become extraordinary treasures. And perhaps the most exciting part is that there are countless stories like this waiting to be uncovered. Coins, stamps, memorabilia, each with its own secret value and history. So, remember, when you see a coin, don't dismiss it. Look closer, consider its story, and maybe, just maybe, you're holding the next legendary treasure in your hand. And if you haven't already, subscribe now, because we uncover these kinds of incredible stories week after week, bringing history and treasure right to your screen. This coin story reminds us all of one thing: patience, knowledge, and curiosity can turn even the smallest object into a fortune beyond imagination.